Everyone, I'm Angela Surya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, SNS College of Technology. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, we had so much of communications before. Now we are going to have a case study on communication barriers. So, I have selected you three to have a discussion here. How a student or a normal person is facing communication barriers in his day-to-day life. Okay. You presented or you suggested certain questions that you would have faced in your life as a case study question for today. So we'll have a short discussion and we'll try to find a solution for that. Okay. So communication barrier is very common person to person. But here how it has to work is, if we find that we are having a communication barrier in on it or to some person, we have to try to correct it because it is a professional way of doing something. Because if one communication is being misunderstood, an entire process of growing, entire process of knowing something will be completely out of something. So it will become a negative opinion on a person or a problem. It is like that. So we'll start to have the discussions with your doubts of questions so that we'll try to find the solution for the future coming people when they find this topic. Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, my name is Tejas. So I have one question that can stress or shyness and also a lack of confidence as considered as a psychological barrier in college? So this is my question. So in this question I have an experience that I am joining in first time in this college, SNS College of Technology. So I am I'm Malayali, so all of the students are Tamil. So I have very shyness and also how to communicate people. I have no experience in English to communicate people. So I don't know Tamil. So in this situation, I have struggled a lot from this situation and also shyness and lack of confidence to attend some persons. So that's it.
Okay. So when you were telling that you had an experience like after coming to college, after becoming a student in another place where you had linguistic problem, it is very obvious. It is not a big problem at all. But you have one particular language called as English in your pocket. It is used for communication. Even if you are coming from, that is why English became an business language, or now it is called as a communication language, to make that psychological barrier to break. Okay. So again you had a question like, yes, I know English, I am going to talk in front of my friends, my classmates. Still you felt some embarrassment, means it has to be rectified. Because certain, as I know, Chaitas, you are not shy at all. You are a person who used to always grab attention from people through the way of talking and action. It is very surprised for me when you said this, but I can understand you would have thought this. I really understand, because when you wanted to start something to your friends, you would have been misinterpreted to yourself psychologically, as you said. Will these people understand me even after knowing English? So that is connected with psychology of communication. So you have to make sure. That's okay, fine, you don't have any problem at all. But how you have to make sure whether the concept which you say to your friends has been reached in, you have to get feedbacks. You have to either get feedbacks, or you can ask them in the conclusion, did you understand what I said? Did you understand the way I expressed my thoughts? So if you are doing it, your process becomes very simple and easy. Okay. So this is very a normal thing which can be rectified for any cases. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your opinion or your what to say, your discussing topics. Yes, good.
About why do sometimes students feel shy to ask questions in classroom? In some culture, I have faced it. I have doubt in asking questions in class, but I didn't ask to teachers because I seem disrespectful to ask question to them. So this is my
You feel disrespectful.
yes,
Oh, when you ask question to them, they will.
disrespectful.
Oh, okay, I understood. Okay. When you said this, I remember about my teacher. Okay, I think I was in my fifth or fourth standard. Yes, fourth standard. So when I came there was a ma'am. She belongs to maths. I'm a bit weak, not bit. I'm completely weak in maths. So how I used to study is I want to get marks because I want to escape from my teachers, and I just want to stop people just telling me that you failed in something. So my only component is I want to pass in maths, but I don't know how. I'll sit and by heart and write. I'll sit and write maths. I'll sit and by heart it. Okay, this comes after this. This formula comes after this. I'll write like something. And one day, I was very surprised seeing my friend. She is very simply doing the maths. She is very good in maths. So what I was thinking is, how she can do it. Why not me? My friend is able to do a formula. So even I'll make a try. So when I asked her, she said, I'm trying to understand the moment when ma'am teaches me. I'm understanding from her. And I was thinking, okay, something is there with the ma'am. If I ask to ma'am, even I can study maths like her. Then I was asking to her like, one day, as you said, I went and asked ma'am, I used to study maths like this. I used to by heart it, but I want to learn with a purpose. Can you tell me? She said, okay, if you have any doubt, you ask in the class. She's very old lady. She's very experienced, she's very strict enough. Then I said this in the staff room. Then I came to class. She noted me and she started to take class. That moment onwards, right from the beginning of the class, she started noticing only me. Her entire focus was on me only. Then after the session is over, she said, Enchla Vida. I couldn't, but actually thing is, I understood what she said, but I don't know how to redo it with some other thing. Then she asked me, did you understand the sum? Then I said, yes ma'am. I understood that sum. Then she said, okay, then come out. I'll teach you, I'll give you a question to do the next one. So she wrote a question and she said me to do. By God's grace, I couldn't do it because I'm focused only one thing. But she did something with plus and plus. When she gave me a question, it became plus and minus. She gave I remember only that, I don't know what part even it is, but I remember she had a plus and plus option, but later on she started to give me like plus and minus option. Then I just asked, then I couldn't respond to that question. And I was like, what is... Then I said, ma'am, no, I couldn't, I'm not able to make it. Then she took the scale. Then what were you doing for this whole hour? Then I said, ma'am, I was listening. When you put 2 plus, when I'm doing it, you gave it plus and minus. I got confused in there. You should have the ability to understand. If it becomes minus, you have to know. And she started to beat me very badly. From that day onwards, I stopped asking questions to teachers. I'm really scared. I stopped asking questions until I came to college. I became matured enough to ask a question in its proper way. That is when you say, when we had a bad experience from the people, when we talk to them, we will have either we will just try to let go something simple. Or sometimes it will be like we will know how to handle it. If you have to complete yourself there. If you are asking a question to someone and if they are not responding it in a proper way, it means that their stuff is something or they do not want to respond. Okay, but what he said is a right question. Many students face this problem. It has been said teachers that let them. That is why now the traditions have changed. The students are allowed to ask questions. Even when I was doing my college, I used to ask questions to my teacher. She will stare at me. She will stare and she will say that. But the same teacher in the second and final year, when she came, she was taking class. She said that I stopped listening to her classes. When she takes class, even if I have doubt, you are not going to clear. So I sit in the way as if I didn't understand or I'm not listening. So one day she called me to the department and she asked me, are you not following my classes? Are you not able to understand? I see nowadays you are not listening. No ma'am, I used to listen to your classes but I'm getting so many doubts. You are not ready to clear it. Anyways, I am going to learn it of my own. So I stopped listening to your classes. That's I had when I came to college because I am very sure that she is not going to beat me. But it will reflect in my paper. But still I stopped listening to it. So, how to break it? When Nabi said that as a student, you have to be very confident in your tone. When you ask a question, it should be like, if I don't respond to this student, it will reflect in some other way. They have to feel the same. If you get up and ask, they will not mind us. Our tone should be very strong enough that the people should understand, okay, he has something. We have to rectify it. Okay, so never stop asking questions. You have to do it. It is a kind of communicating with people, but many has this barriers in their hands. Okay. So thank you for asking this. Even this is a very big hurt in my mind also that I carry for a long years. Fine.
Ma'am, I am Aditya. So thank you for clearing all our questions. Even I have faced these situations in my academic science schools. So thank you for answering to.
Yes, thank you, Abhil. Thank you, Chambers, for making this case study, and let this be an what to say. Many students will have the same problems. It will be a guideline for them also in the future. Thank you so much, Aditya. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.